for my business, tell me what would be the benefits that I would receive by hiring CCI to answer my phone.
I determine when we're talking about a remote receptionist opportunity or application, I went to the internet and found out that there's been some psychological studies, or whatever they do, they study these things, that says that a business, when a telephone call comes in, it might take as many as 5 or 6 rings to be answered by a person in the office.
Yeah.
And in a typical office, small offices, there's 10 telephones, they all light up, and the question is, who's going to answer that phone? So as a consequence, you've interrupted the thought train of those people while somebody's deciding who's going to answer the phone. Now, if it's one person dedicated to that, then theoretically other people couldn't ignore it, but the fact is, it still rings on their desk. So that's the problem.
Okay, so it's a matter of focus then.
Well, partly that, but here's the thing that's important, interesting.
Okay.
Once you've been interrupted, when you answer the phone and you take the message and say the message for Linda Curtis, and you hang up, it takes more than 2 minutes for you to get back to the point where you were before you started the business interruption cycle.
Yeah. I've heard it's almost 8 minutes.
Well, it might be.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
I'm just reading some studies on the internet.
Yeah.
Maybe there's more. The other thing, if your typical business, it takes 100 telephone calls a day rather, that's 2 minutes a day, that's 200 minutes, that's almost 3 hours, right? Yeah, that's more than 3 hours of time that's unproductive to who's ever answering the phone.
And that's a part-time employee. I might as well double the salary of my employee.
Voila. It supports that, substantiates it.
Wow.
So it's promoting efficiency.
Okay.
The buzzword is it's efficiency.
So by having CCI answer the phone, what you're saying is I'm going to be more efficient.
It doesn't ring in your office. Then I can take the call and I can stick it on your desk, and if you're not there, it goes into your voicemail, or it comes back and we record it, or we do whatever with it, and nobody else is bothered. The office is like a tomb.
You know, I've sometimes lost messages.
Yeah.
And I haven't kept track of them, and I miss business.
We record everything that's taken place, and we send back the complete detail of the time of day, name of the caller, the information the caller is providing us as far as the company name, telephone number, all that accuracy information, and what it is that they're looking for. And we even send you a record of that at the end of the day, or at the beginning of the next day, so you can review everything that happened the previous day as far as our telemessaging is concerned.
You know, one problem I have is that if I'm not able to answer the phone like right now, and a caller, one of my customers calls and needs a tech at their business right now, I can't dispatch that tech. And so they've got downtime. Because I haven't answered the phone. I haven't even got the message that they need a tech.
Okay, right.
So how would you handle that?
Well, whenever we get a call, if there's an on-call service person available, we just redirect the call to the service person. We take the message and we send it out to them on a variety of delivery methods. I don't want to get into all the details of delivery methods, but today we got about 10 of them. Used to be you had to call in free messages. Way back when. Now we push them down your throat, however you want them to receive. With again, the internet, you probably even send them tweeters. I don't know how that does it. But the fact is, we can fax them to you. We can send them, put them on the internet, and you can access the information in our database. I mean,
so now you're saying you're not just a call center, but you're also going to dispatch my tech.
Oh, sure. Well, that's part of it.
That's
amazing.
Right.
Sure, yeah.
That's amazing.
Sure, yeah.
So what you're saying is that you will not only answer the phone when I'm in a conversation like this and can't answer my phone.
When you can't be interrupted, that's right.
Right. You will take action on that call.
Sure.
If I've enabled you to do that.
That's all. Because we can be acting as your customer service representative.
Oh, wow.
And
okay.
That's the whole key.
That really makes me look good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Hopefully.
Are you going to train me and help me to know how to get the most out of it?
Of course. It's easy. We do enough of this to be able to know what it is that we need to have information from you in order to make sure that we provide an accurate image of your business to your callers.
Okay. Well, then I guess the only question I have left is, how do I get started?